It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh yes, Mzansi, welcome back. Your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We're going to make you feel even better. Why? Well, listen to this. Imagine yourself enjoying a guilt-free lifestyle with a balanced diet that helps you achieve your health goals. I know we all are here for some of that. Now, with zero added sugar and low-calorie options available, you can benefit from reduced risks of chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease while maintaining a healthy weight. Now, as you all know, our favorite TROPIKA Island in a Bottle has just launched their zero added sugar range. So we've got a dietitian in the building. Kim Hoffman is here. She's back in our studio to tell us about the benefits of a zero sugar, low calorie diet. Kim, how are you doing this morning?
Good, thank you, and you?
I'm good. I'm excited. Firstly, welcome to the long weekend. I'm glad you can share some of your knowledge with us in Mzansi. Hopefully you can educate as well, because I know a lot of us are going into crazy diets around this time of the year, especially with the Easter thing happening and all that, right? So let's get straight into it. Let's talk about a diet in general. What are some of the benefits to, let's say, a zero sugar diet, or reducing our sugar in general? What are some of the benefits to doing something like that in first place?
Absolutely, we have to reduce our sugar. Most people,
we have to do it.
Yeah,
okay.
Most people do take in far too much sugar.
Yeah.
It is just so easy in our westernized lifestyle with the amount of processed foods that are more treaty that we go for, the takeaways. Okay, takeaways won't have sugar per se, but our sugar intake is just so high. So we do need to work on decreasing it and getting more nutrition into the diet. So we've got to start looking at it in terms of we need a nutrient-dense diet, not an energy-dense diet.
Oh, I like
and when
that.
we add sugar to foods, we increase the energy.
Yeah.
Which we've got to look at it in terms of what are the needs. But I think from this conversation and also people choosing zero sugar drinks, we're looking at a population that wants to shift weight in the negative direction. They want to lose weight.
Yes.
So if we're looking at someone that needs a lot of energy and needs to gain weight, a little bit of sugar in the diet is not a problem.
Yeah.
But when we are carrying too much, then we need to be careful and we need to try and decrease that.
So obviously it's not just, let's say, weight control that's potentially going to be reduced from reducing sugar. There's obviously other benefits to it as well, right? What are maybe some of those benefits?
So sugar, it's empty. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It gives you energy,
But
which
there's no
we do
nutritional value.
need, but there's no nutrition in it. There's no vitamins, minerals, fiber, all the goodness that we get from foods.
Yes.
So if we go on, our westernized diet is just so filled with takeaways and treat foods, we can get to our allocated intake so fast. But then we don't have any nutrition. We've displaced all the nutrition if we've eaten too much sugar food.
Yeah.
And so we've got to focus on moving away from that, decreasing it, getting smaller portions in, and then rather getting more of the fruit and veg. I mean, South Africans do not eat enough fruit and veg.
Yeah, and we have such incredible options as well.
Exactly. Whole grains, lean proteins, your fatty fish, your plant fats, those are foods that we need to take in much more. And when we take them in regularly in the day, starting early, then we can balance our blood sugar as well. Too much sugar also surges the blood sugar, which means that we've got too much energy, but that also means the body dumps it because it doesn't like having a high sugar.
Yeah.
And so we're up and down in our blood sugars, we're up and down in our energy. And yeah, so we need to work on going less sugar, less foods that have added sugar, and more foods that have more nutrition in them.
So let's talk about possibly, let's say, hydration as well, because I see in the mall these days, I mean, even beyond hydration, there seems to be sugar in everything, right? So with a crazy and cool option like we have from TROPIKA Zero as an example, it's a product that has less sugar.
Yes.
What are we maybe needing to look out for when seeing products that have less sugar? Is there anything like to be aware of? Is there anything to look out for that's potentially still negative in that case?
Yes, so that is important. Just because they say they're zero sugar or they're sugar-free or they're diet or calorie controlled, check which sugar is in it. So I don't think cane sugar is our only sugar.
Yeah.
We've got many sugars, and sugar to me is something that sweetens a product. So yes, these zero sugar ones do not have cane sugar. And cane sugar is good to reduce. A lot of products have cane sugar, and we need to take that out because that is the empty calories.
Okay.
These other sugars that get added have no nutrition. So they don't increase your calorie intake. but they allow you to enjoy something that is different. So when we look at hydration, water, our body just needs a lot of fluid,
Yes.
firstly. Okay,
Yes.
so we need to know that. We need at least around about 2 liters a day. And that's a lot. Water is the best hydration solution. We know that we need to drink more water, but it can get a bit boring.
Yeah, people struggle
We're
drinking water. They're like,
human.
where's the flavor? It tastes so
we
boring.
can use these zero added sugar or drinks that don't contain cane sugar. We can use them just to bring in more variety.
Okay.
And the way to think about it as well is don't do 2 liters of that. Try and just decrease that, but have some so that you got some variety, and slowly start increasing your water intake. And then we can get a much more balanced hydration solutions into our body.
I love that. All right, well, while you're still here, and now that you've given me a better sort of conscious mind when it comes to definitely drinking Tropika Zero at least, maybe just in terms of a general assistance, in terms of shifting us to a healthier lifestyle, to a healthier way of eating and consuming, maybe you can just impart us with something that we can all go away with, especially as we enter this, well, we're in the long weekend and we constantly need to make good choices. How can you assist us in making those good choices? How can we maybe venture more into living a smoother, cleaner, healthier lifestyle?
How long do I have? I can talk to you this for about an hour.
Well, while you're doing that, maybe I'll grab something just to refresh us, because I know this is going to be a good answer. Do you have a particular flavor?
No.
All right, well, you could grab an orange right there while
Thank you so much.
serve us in Mzansi. I'm going to sip away because you did mention that this is guilt-free.
The most important thing is transition.
Yeah.
I think that's a really important key word, because if we eat drinking or using a lot of sugar in our diet, we can't go to no sugar straight away. That is not something you're going to be able to do long term. You're not going to be able to stick to it. The transition is just, or the shift is just too much. So shift slowly, walk along that path until you get to a nice place where you're not having too much added sugar.
Okay.
So so we just shift. I always say to my clients, live in the grey. Don't live in the black, don't live in the white, live in the grey. Find that place where you're doing enough good, but there's also that niceness that sometimes comes in, absolutely. So don't deprive yourself. Don't say, I'm not going to eat treats anymore. I'm not going to do takeaways anymore. That's not realistic. Just do a bit less. So a good place to start is figure out what your habits are.
Yeah.
Take a look at your eating in a day. Where do you fall apart? Where do you overeat? Where do you go for quick fix choices? And look at how can you change that. And the best way to start is 4 basic rules that I have. Eat early. When we get up in the morning, our bodies need energy, feed it. Then eat regularly after that. Your body needs energy regularly through the day. Eat more in the daytime. I think that's something that South Africans really need to learn during the days when you're busy and need energy. And then eat balanced. Make sure there's carbohydrates, proteins, fats, and vegetables in every meal.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you so much for serving us, for educating Mzansi, and of course for allowing me to have a guilt-free sort of indulging drink right now. And cheers to that. I think we are one step closer to being educated and having a smoother lifestyle, I think. And for you, Mzansi, opting for zero added sugar and a low-calorie beverage like Tropika Zero, you can make smooth, positive changes to your diet and contribute to a healthier lifestyle. And remember, all 3 flavors of the new zero added sugar Tropika Island in a bottle are now available in stores, so look out for their black label and black cap. And remember to stand the chance to win 500 Rand cash with Tropika Zero. You simply have to head over to their @MyTropika social pages and reply to their latest competition post by tagging a friend in the comments and tell them why they need a Tropika Zero to help them get that zero feeling. Don't forget to include the hashtag Tropika Zero in your comment, and the entries close this Sunday, 30th of April. T's and C's can be found on your competition page. Kim, cheers, and thank you very much.